Hello VOD gamers, because you guys are the only ones that catch these intros. I was actually planning on streaming Trove, and then I noticed that the event that's supposed to be going on today is in like an hour, so it PoE time, yay. Hey Mystery, hey Val. Man, you guys got here immediately. You know what that means? That means that I should do a fake stream first so that the algorithm picks it up. Yeah. That's how YouTube works now. I actually have a couple other videos that were planned today that are just taking a little too long to process for some reason. Yay, this map was free. Recently, I've been getting notifications right away. Honestly, you want to know why? Probably because I'm not streaming as much lately. I see that checkpoint down there. Is that already it? Minions, go do your business. Get the hell in there. Thank you. Oh, there's a boss here. Hello. Oh look, he can't get to me. Oh god, he still hurts though. Stop it, you scum! I almost killed myself right there. Oh my god. Thank god I'm so tanky. How's the game improved since Christmas? A lot, actually. Most notable, drop rates are like significantly better, and in general, mapping is not nearly as difficult. Like, I'll say this, Val and me kind of slowed down with our gaming sessions. Him and me being literally the only people still playing this game. And we slowed down like a lot. And then when this update dropped, we came back and have been playing every day again. It's that good. I will also say maps have clicked with me. Like, I get it now. I still don't think that it fits with PoE like 2 at all, since it's basically PoE 1's end game. But I enjoy it. Most of all, I enjoy being stubborn and forcibly making my build work. Also, hey Maru. Hey Frog. Hope you're having fun with the game. Yes, I am. I am very addicted. I keep tweaking my build here and there, and unfortunately, so there's this third-party software you can use called PoE Builder or whatever. It's really, really good for coming up with your own theory crafting without having to respec in game, and it'll just tell you straight up like what your DPS is. It doesn't work with minions though. So I've had to pretty much do like a lot of rigorous back and forth testing, trying to figure out like what works, what does this do? Oh, this support gem says it's good, but is it actually more damage than just doing this? Yada yada yada. I'll make a video talking about my build once I have it locked in. There's a lot of small things too, like the main change that you might have noticed from my last stream is I was using the skeletal arsonists because I was using them to ignite, but I changed a couple things in my skill tree, so now all of my minions can ignite. And one thing that I noticed with the arsonists is they do a lot of damage so long as the target stays perfectly still, because the projectile takes way too long to reach them. So I'm trying the lightning guys now instead. Not to mention, big if, they can trigger shock, it's going to be more, it's going to be more overall damage. That might sell, but I doubt it. I'll check that later. It is +4. You know what? That's worth leveling up and seeing if it... attack speed, Cold and fire, not ideal, but someone might buy that. No one's buying my other items. Haha. Yep. I think you should try coming back to it, Mystery, genuinely. It's been a lot better. Hey Samuel. Either I'm crazy or they added a limited time dragon for no reason. They did, but you'll remember they actually had that dragon last year. They just added another one. The bamboo dragon was always limited time. Now they have like some snake dragon or something coming to Trove. Which I'll stream that when it ends up going live, but it's gonna be something that you can get free to play, I'm sure. Okay, no, I didn't want to go into the portal. Thank you, game. Thank you for prioritizing the wrong thing. No, Samuel. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's the pay to win option. You'll be able to grind like whatever resource he takes. Because that's what they did with the bamboo dragon as well. But it doesn't seem to be in game yet. Like I looked and it seems like the event is going to start in an hour. So the packs are in Trove, but the event hasn't actually gone live. Oh, is the actual event live for you? Because I didn't see any like quests indicator or anything like that. You might be right. Maybe it's one of my, maybe I had a UI thing that was messing it up. Oh well, we're on PoE now. I'll stream this for at least an hour, and then I'll hop back on Trove. There is more bosses in Maps Mystery, but also I'm using the precursor tablet. Oh, this area is nice. I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, if you already got some of the resources, Samuel, then maybe there isn't any quests. Maybe I misunderstood. All right. Either way, yeah, I'm on PoE right now, so I'll do that after. But thanks for letting me know. It's not an event, it's just grind for the dragon. Ah, so just like last year. All right, I'll change the title. I'm okay with that. So long as it's a free-to-play dragon, that's cool with me. Here we go. Don't worry, I still got Trove in the title. Yeah, I never bought the bamboo pack, and I'm not gonna buy the new pack either. It's just way too expensive. They're insane. Come on, babies. I'll focus on the same target, please, so that you can wipe him in 2 seconds. I should have just done a base level tier 13 and put some modifiers on it. The greed modifier. My shield! My precious shield! Oh, it's back. This too, Mystery. Look at the ground, bro. See the grenades? See how easy it is to see them? They did improve the readability a lot. There's certain abilities that still suck to see. But generally speaking, the rebalance was very, very nice. Where's this boss? I see him. Oh, this guy? I guess so. Let's get the essence. Also, yeah, sorry. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Blurp. Oh, hey, Blurp. It's been a while since I saw you, man. How you been? Also, hey, GNAT. Haven't seen someone play PoE2 before? Well, here you go. I've been playing it a lot, so where have you been? I'm kidding. I used an NVIDIA filter to saturate the red and orange more so I can see the blood and stuff easier. Oh. Nerd. No, that sounds actually like a really good idea, since the devs ain't gonna fix it. Generally speaking, I'm pretty picky with those things. Also, I've never used the NVIDIA filter, so I can't really say. I don't know anything about it. But yeah, that's a good idea, Spooky. Doesn't it just make the outlines on these guys or their health bars pop too much, though? Or did you customize it to, like, that specific color? I don't know how in-depth it is. I assume it's similar to Reshade. Monkeys! Quadrilla. You think that Quadrilla can play 2 guitars at the same time? Or is that too complicated? Or he could play one of those double guitars. Jesus, look at these grenades, dude. Like, thank God they nerfed them, but my God, too many. How much classes does this game have? So, I'll give you the elevator pitch, and then I will, but before I do, I'll say you should watch my review of the game, because it summarizes everything quite well. The game's in early access right now. Costs $30 US to get into the early access. When this game is finally at its 1.0 release, it's gonna be free to play, which is insane. Absolutely insane. There's no pay to win. There's like just a couple convenient things you can buy, but yeah. Right now there's 6 classes, and each of them has 2 subclasses. At full release, there will be 12 classes total, and every class will have 3 subclasses instead of 2. So there's a lot. There's a lot already. There's also, as far as the campaign, there's 3 different acts that you can go through. And then you go through those acts again on a harder difficulty, because acts 4, 5, and 6 aren't in the game yet. Again, I think $30 is totally fair for the asking price. You're also getting the in-game currency, so it would be like buying access to Trove, but getting the equivalent credits in-game. So technically, you're getting the game for free. It's just like you're buying credits. But that said, again, just wait till it's free to play. Otherwise, yeah, the elevator pitch is it's a cross between Diablo and Dark Souls. Main thing that I love about this game over every other ARPG, I can move while casting. Whoa! And then we got dodge roll, which provides some iframes, but it depends on certain attacks and so on. Oh, this is already gonna be the big boy boss. Yay! I can show off my damage. What type of boss is this? Quadrilla! All right, prepare to die, Quadrilla. Just give me a second to get all my buffs ready. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Now stand still. Bye, Quadrilla. It takes so long to get my damage ready. I fought Balbala the other day. Watch out for the slam. And she sucks for my build because she roams around a lot. So my minions are just struggling like crazy to get at her. The thing, I got lots of damage when all of my minions focus in. But most of the time they're just running around like headless chickens. It's Stoic Tooth! Oh no! Not Stoic Tooth! Die, Stoic Tooth! You and your brother. No drops! Loot filter gober! Hey, Pure Name. It's insane to think we're gonna have 12 classes, 3 subclasses each for a free game. No, I know, dude. Like, I still openly criticize the various aspects of this game that I think they could do better, but my God, like, no, this game's God tier. I still can't even fathom the fact that this is gonna be free to play. Like, that's nuts. Oh, Cold Chaos and Spirit, that might sell. Probably only like 1 Exalt though. Oh, I have that too.
Yes.
Tier 15 maps with 6 players. Dude, I miss being in like the big party with everybody. But it's kind of, it's kind of one of those things where it's just not efficient enough to farm in a big group with people. Ugh. Not to mention, like, nobody's playing anymore. I'm sorry, to clarify, guys, I'm not talking about, like, no one's playing this game. I'm talking about, like, within our Discord community, like, most people have moved on. Everyone's kind of waiting for, like, big updates to happen, which, totally fine. Do you recommend Path of Exile 1? God, no. Okay, it's free. Why not try it? I personally hate PoE 1. But I love PoE 2. This game has definitely clicked with me. You know what? Let's get some tier 13s just at their base level. Screw it. It's too punishing to play in a group. Yeah, I know. It would make drops like... items would drop like crazy, but... Hey, Bobby. Lay of the Land looks great. Hope for a console release. Yeah, it's super early in development. That video was actually... I covered that game like last year. That was in my games you've never heard of, but... since most people didn't watch those, I've kind of just been retroactively going through them and grabbing the individual videos that I think make more sense to have as their own. But yeah, Lay of the Land is great. Super early on. It has had a couple development updates, like he's adding random generated dungeons and stuff like that. I don't know if he's got a console release planned. I don't remember whether or not the game was on Kickstarter before it was on Patreon. Yeah, you would have seen it, Ginac. ARPG. Yeah, so ARPG, I mean, basically is action RPG. Let's call this game what it is. It's a Diablo-like. Everyone tries to meme on it because, for those of you that don't know, one of the head guys for Blizzard was saying how Path of Exile, he wasn't talking about Path of Exile, but he kind of was. Because when this game had its trailer come out, everyone freaked out. Meanwhile, the same day they dropped like the Diablo 4 DLC and nobody cared. So there was this big controversy around it because the dev basically got salty, and so he was saying, it's funny how we call it a Souls-like, but we don't call it a Diablo-like. Which I find ironic because I don't think that he worked on any of the old school Diablo games. All this is to say, I 100% am calling it a Diablo-like. It totally makes sense. It did create the genre. It's weird that it didn't take, because now, like, when you think about, like, Metroid, that's its own genre. And then eventually people call it a Metroidvania now, rather than a Metroid-like. Which I find odd, because Metroidvania was when it's an RPG, like Hollow Knight, where you're leveling up and stuff. Versus Metroid, which is not RPG, but the same game. I just find it weird, because there's so many indie games that call themselves a Metroidvania, and it's like, I don't see leveling. Like, what? Where's that boss? Oh, the giant bug. My favorite. Not that one. That one. No, get him, boys. Thank you. I don't even like the term Souls-like. Wait, what? No. So Samuel, it's a genre. It's not just. Have you played a Souls-like before? Because they have a very distinct style to them. It's not just calling a hard game a Souls-like. It's just that unfortunately that term is used like everywhere. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like everyone's like, oh, this is the Dark Souls of first-person shooters. Okay. Sure. Got people saying Neo is a Souls-like. What do you mean? Neo's 100% a Souls-like. It's not a very good one. I don't like it. It didn't click with me. A little too much grindy RPG stuff. Bobby loved it. He forced me to play it with him, and I enjoyed playing it with him. But it's not a game that I could like really get into. I do find it funny how, like, you know, everyone's always like, Elden Ring's actually super easy, and it's like, it's, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's not easy, it's just accessible. You're not stuck using one specific build to get through the game, and you're forced to, like, get good at the combat system. It's like, no, the whole game is designed around exploiting things. In that sense, I enjoy creating builds in Path of Exile, because it's like trying to resolve like a problem, you know. Oh, I'm not doing enough clear time, but I have good boss killing, you know, stuff like that. I enjoy doing one-shot builds. Yes. I don't typically like the one-shot builds because you usually got to sit there and do all these 50 different casts. You know, all of the different buffs. But you would like this game, because there are definitely one-shot builds. Okay, here, I'll generate battery and make my minions super strong, okay? There. Where the heck are the elites, dude? I guess because it's just a base level map. But I just want to get my 13 tier maps out of the way. Does PoE have an assassin class? Not yet. So, the way that the game works, basically, is... Okay, this might seem a little daunting, but here's the skill tree. Don't worry. Every class in the game is on this same skill tree. I'm a witch, I start up here. A sorcerer also starts up here. Monk and mercenary start over on this side, I think, or something. I think this is monk. The only thing that technically really makes a difference for your character is this right here, which is the ascendancy. This is like the subclass. And so the interesting thing is that these abilities are the only abilities that are like completely 100% locked to your character, which means like, even though I start up here, I could start building all the way down here into a bunch of warrior nodes. I could forcibly make this a melee character if I really wanted to. So that's where like a lot of people will usually design their build around the ascendancy once they figure out like, you know, how to actually make builds. Like right now, one of the most cracked builds that lots of people are using is a mercenary because of the subclass ability, but then they spec into monk traits because the quarterstaff weapon and all of that stuff. So on top of the skill tree, what changes how you play the game is most of all just the weapon type that you use, which you know, just has the stat requirement for it basically. So for your rogue character, we don't have the dual daggers in the game yet, but once they're in the game, everyone can use them. They actually have the nodes for them in game right now. Like if we go to the right here, I think it's, yeah, this right here. So damage with daggers. But we've got like a rapier, we've got a spear that's not in the game yet. And you can kind of see like, it's visually like a, you know, like this is a crossbow, this is a sword. So it makes the readability of the skill tree a lot better. It took me a while to like realize that. Yeah, there's also the claws as well, which I think is gonna come with the druid. I'm really excited for it. Thank you. Tier 15 map, let's go. The claws, yeah, they have life and mana steel. That's what I was gonna say. Like they look really good.
Yes. Hello.
But yeah, there's insane build variety in this game. Yeah, I guess like super old school type of RPG. I feel what you mean. Damn, dude, that's a cracked 15. Don't know if I'd be able to handle it right now. I would probably wipe, but oh, did I? I don't think I used the tower that I unlocked. I did not. Let's do the radiator. Who cares? Desert. Okay, so it's gonna drain my frames. How many tier 13s do I need to do? One more. I don't want to waste a base map. Do I have a cracked 13? I have one that just makes them stronger. Like, okay. I know I should have upgraded my tablet. I just don't really care about the irradiated ones that much. Ugh. Barely have any greed. Players in area are delirious. Sure, I'll just do that. Don't know if I want to make this too cracked, because it's gonna make it too hard. But magic pack size, sure. Ugh. All right, no more buffs. Screw it. We're doing big boy buffs. It's just making them harder. Screw it, man. I want to do like a proper test. This is gonna suck. Yeah, so they're gonna be releasing like more gear as well as, oh, I could have corrupted it. You're right, I forgot. They're gonna be releasing more gear, more classes, more acts, more campaign missions, more end game stuff. Like it's early access in the true sense, where they've got a lot of systems they're gonna slowly introduce, and we're just testing it right now. And what they do to kind of keep the economy in check and also keep players coming back is a new league will basically reset the server. And then this character would go onto a standard server that you'll have access to at all times. But if you want to mess with all the new goodies, you gotta play a new character. Also, yes, Frog Prince, there is Wolverine. The Druid is going to be able to shape shift into three different characters. I'm assuming Werebear, Werewolf, and then hopefully Giant Chicken. Oh, you can do hybrid builds. There's people that do Warrior with minions. Hey, where's... I got the Berserker video done. I'm just still waiting for it to process on YouTube for some reason. Otherwise, I'm going to post that today. My frames! Oh, that's what's going to get me killed. Ouch! God damn, that hurt. Alright, it's going to be another one of these maps where I'm probably just going to wipe because my minions are too dumb. Grabbing that precious energy shield. I see there was a boss in between. Use the freaking healing pots, game. Okay. Big boy damage, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I just want to fight the main boss, if I can. This game is on consoles as well, Samuel. I don't know if you had a console. I'm very curious if it's going to end up being on the Switch too. I don't know how strong that console's going to be. Probably not, just because this game is not optimized right now. Get 'em, boys. Please, God. Get him. No. Oh, well. It was a waste of a map. I hate the minions so much, dude. They're so stupid. I'm working on a video. I'm not even clickbaiting it. I'm just going to call it the worst necromancer in any ARPG I've ever played.
What is it? Yes?
Genuinely, there's so much like fundamentally wrong with this class that I just hate it. Whatever. All right, well, I'll just do a basic turret of 13 just to get it out of the way. The problem with the minions is they don't end up like scaling off of anything. So unfortunately, their ceiling is like really, really quick. Versus the player can just keep getting better gear. I watched Charlie talk about the Switch 2. He said he saw some possibly true leaks. No, he didn't. He's an idiot. I don't care who he is. I don't care if you enjoy his content. He's a liar and an idiot who's just taking the gullibility of you to get views, bro. Sorry, Frog. Someone had to say it. Nobody knows anything. All the leakers were 100% wrong about everything with the Switch, bro. I love Donkey's video. Oh, Moist Critical's Charlie. Oh, well, either way, he's still just grabbing random leaks. But sorry, I didn't know it was him. Because yeah, he's usually a really good guy. But either way, it's all just leaks, man. Nobody knows anything. It frustrates me because it's like, I just see all these people getting like free views off of speculation of things that they just don't know. But anyway, to the point that I was gonna make, I thought Donkey's video was funny because he talked about the Switch 2 and basically, he said, oh yeah, this modded person on Reddit was right. They totally predicted that the Switch would like, you know. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If a lot of people are saying that the Switch 2 is going to be PS4 power, I don't think so. I think those people are psychotic. Unless it's like really using some tomfoolery trickery to use like DLSS to make it look that good, I'm expecting like PS3 level or Xbox 360 level, because you gotta consider it's handheld for one. Nintendo games don't need the power of the PS4. And then on top of that, like, what the hell are people basing this off of? You know, like, it's just no. Just a solid no. Guys, the console's gonna be as strong as the PS4. Now I have the same amount of credibility as Charlie and leakers. Literally just pulling it out of their ass and just saying something. But yeah, sorry I was so harsh. I didn't realize it was Moist Critical. He's a cool dude. I like him a lot. He's really funny. That's game journalism for you. I know. I hate game journalists right now. It's just, I think I'm the wrong one though. Like, I'll admit I'm like a dinosaur, and like, I have this thing, like, I have this problem. I didn't really want to get into this publicly, but I guess I'll talk about it. I have this issue, and the reason why like these various things piss me off so much, with like regards to like fake journalism and all of these things and like the leaks and whatever else. What is it? It's a very serious thing that not many people have. Integrity. Very long-winded joke. It's up to you, Spooky. Yeah, I mean, if you really want... If you really want to tag along, I'm most of all, like, you know, for right now, like, I'm just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, no, I'm joking. I genuinely don't think it's going to have PS4 hardware. Like, that would actually, like, genuinely surprise me. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Frog. Okay, real talk, this is why I hate leakers. Because people are saying that right now because it's what's generating a lot of hype. And then if they're right, which they don't know, like 100% they are lying. But then if they're right, then suddenly people will be like, see? I told you guys. Nintendo, my buddy, he put it best. Leakers, for especially for Nintendo stuff, they throw crap at the wall until something sticks. And one thing that a lot of people seem to forget about these so-called leakers and rumor channels and stuff is that when they end up being right about something, they will systematically go through their older content and posts and remove everything they were wrong about. Because then, oh, they're a credible source, and then they can get views, and then they can get money. Because that's all it's about. I don't know what game you're talking about, whereas Ender Magnolia Bloom. Oh, Bloom in the Mist. Long title. I'm not going to remember, but you can link it to me in Discord. I'll check it out. So far behind in technology. Talking about the Switch 2, I never touched the first one. I mean, the first one's like, what, 8 years old now? This year? But the Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible, so if you ever wanted to jump on board, you can. Yeah, maybe we'll do a shorter stream today. Maybe we'll just do this, and then I'll hop on Trove, now that I know that events is there. Because then we got our 13 maps out of the way. So they don't pull Wii U with the Switch 2. How do you mean? No, I think Switch 2, I'm fairly confident Nintendo's got their act together. The fact that they're giving us just a stronger console is already like so exciting to me because that's all everybody ever wanted. But everyone was worried, myself included, that they were going to just be like, oh, here's another weird gimmick console that nobody wants. But I think the failure of the Wii U has set Nintendo up to actually take things more seriously and actually like listen to their fans more, which is why we've gotten banger after banger of Nintendo games and return to form. Like the fact that Metroid Prime 4 is even going to be a thing, that would have never happened before. Same with Metroid Dread. Metroid receiving any love, dude. I'm using that as an example because that series, as far as Nintendo is concerned, does not sell well enough for them to justify working on it. It still sells really well, but it's crazy to think how influential that series of games has been, and yet there's so few Metroid games. Like, no, Sonic's Sega, and Sega sucks. They're under Nintendo now, though. They have been for a while. Like, Nintendo owns the rights to it. Sega's got a pretty good presence in Japan. Like, they owned a lot of arcades.
Obey me.
But if I'm being real, I never liked Sonic. I think he's a cool character. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm so, like, just cutthroat today. I was going to say we started watching Sonic 3 and it sucks. I'm sorry, but it's not good. Like, I don't know why people were saying it was so good. Just another Sonic movie. Like, so many people were saying, like, oh, man.
Hello.
You gotta check it out. I'll probably, like, I don't know. I still haven't watched through the entirety of it. Garbage. Also garbage. Sega owns Hatsune Miku. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, Sega's not going anywhere, like, as far as a company is concerned. That's for damn sure. They own, like, too many things outside of video games. Like, it's funny, you know, take Sony, for example, and how they make televisions. Nintendo doesn't do any of that stuff. The most we've got is a Nintendo clock. Bro, Samuel, they don't have any games that I like. You literally said you haven't played any of them. Like, that's totally spoken as someone who hasn't played any of the new Zelda games. I'll say this. Most games, open world RPGs, they're kind of just generic and haven't changed over the years, which is fine. It's a fine formula. Zelda is like literally the only game that went to the next level. If you've ever played like Genshin Impact and stuff, those games are like heavily ripping off Zelda, where the exploration feels meaningful. Except in Zelda, you're not just getting 2 cents worth of Primogems. Yeah, give me Monster Hunter Wilds on the new Switch too. Because that's totally going to be a thing, right? Right, guys? All right, anyway, I guess we'll set up and do the Trove stream, so you guys can migrate over to that if you want. Otherwise, thanks to those of you that came out to this stream.